We love America. We hate what they're trying to do to America.
We shouldn't have kings in America, and to stand up for our democracy, to get our services back, to make sure that what's been happening in this country, that someone stands up to it, stops it, and makes a change.
I want to be able to tell my future children that I was here, that I stood on the right side of history.
There for them to understand what is going on.
Friends, right? They're standing all around you. This is your community. Now than ever to stand with our children, up for our children and our grandchildren.
The message is no kings. The message is the Constitution of the United States is a wonderful document that matters.
I'm here for all the reasons. I'm here because I have 5 daughters. I want them to have the rights that my mom had. I'm here because Iowa is an agricultural state and we need our immigrants. I'm here for all the reasons.
When I heard the Republicans start calling protesters terrorists, it got my blood boiling. We're all looking for a little bit of hope because we're all very distressed at what's happening to our democracy.
Hi, I'm John McAtee. I'm a retired physician in Iowa City. I'm here with all these wonderful people on No King's Day to celebrate being an American and express freedom of speech, First Amendment, and
Donald Trump has got to go,
say that we do not need a king. The Trump regime administration is trampling on our human rights, our rights as U.S. citizens, and causing mayhem and suffering for not only the U.S. but the world.
Oh yeah, now I do.
Our forefathers fought off kings and said no kings for the first time. So it is full circle. To defend democracy on this land, it does mean a lot to all of us who are working on it.
I believe in democracy. I fought for democracy and sacrificed. And the things that are being done right now in this government are totally ridiculous.
We have no kings in America, okay? We the people, we have rights. Our rights are being taken away.
We got a government shutdown right now. We need them to be doing something for our people.
No king ever in America. We support the Constitution. We love democracy.
But we want our Constitution back. We want our rights back.
I'm worried about my grandchildren mostly, and I don't want to see this country constantly being dismantled.
We have a system right now that has turned our country upside down, and it's killing us. And we need to go ahead and stand up and fight back for what we believe in what America should be.
Look, this is democracy, democracy in action, and it's peaceful.
America.
Oh, beautiful.
And it's time not to be afraid to speak out.
For amber waves of grain.
Here to say no to kings and all that.
We are all affected when the president is making huge cuts, ignoring the Constitution, and people are suffering.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee.
We just are supporting each other and saying that we're not willing to give up democracy.
Brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful.
I love the crowd, and it feels good to be around people who are working to protect the Constitution of the United States, because I love America.
Will not give up the rights that we are afforded, that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness stand above billionaires and oligarchy and authoritarianism.
You will not silence us. You will not stop us. We will be heard.
This is what democracy looks like.
My soul in self-control, thy liberty.
This is what democracy looks like.
We elect a president. We don't elect a king. They don't have the complete authority to do whatever they want to anyone they want.
I'm out here for LGBTQ. I'm out here for trans. I'm out here for immigrants. I'm out here for refugees. Yeah.
Exhilarating and satisfying to see that all these people came here to fight for their beliefs.
Our heroes prove in strife, who more than self the country love, and mercy more than life.
That's pushing it. Non-violence, non-violence, non-violence. We are peaceful.
We do not accept authoritarian rule, and the people are getting out in the streets to tell our government what it needs to be doing, as it should be.
I'm an immigrant here in America, and I want to stand up for my family and for my rights.
I feel like our justice system overall is failing. It's crumbling when you're not giving people due process.
From sea to shining sea.
Donald Trump has got to go.
We got people coming all the way as far as Philadelphia to be here with us to protest the dictatorship that Donald Trump is trying to institute in our country. We are rising up and speaking up because we know people power is our strength.
This is not a red issue or a blue issue. This is about our fundamental rights that our founding fathers fought for, and we're here to stand up for that today.
Small d democracy, the rule of law, checks and balances, due process, things that we used to take for granted and can't take for granted anymore, unfortunately. Listen to those honking horns. That's the sound of democracy, and that has been going non-stop for over 3 hours so far.
Most mornings I wake up dejected or hopeless. This is inspiring. I'm ready to keep it going. I wish we could do this every day.
And yet we are living in a moment where ethno-fascists are in charge of the government, when Christian nationalists are making economic policy, when we have a secret police telling us who we are. Their destination is division. Their destination is destruction. And their destination is denied. We will not go back, and we will not let them turn us around.
Because when the true side of history is actually shown, I want to be able to look my kid in the eye and say I was on the right side of it. Because I'll be damned if we're going to have a king or a dictator rolling up here. I serve my country. I'll be damned if I'm going to let these yahoos do it.
So I'm here to remind people to be part of the voices that are saying no kings, no monarchy, democracy only.
Because we have fought too long and we fought too hard, and we're a democracy, and we will definitely not tolerate a king.
From our smallest towns to our largest cities, in every state in our country, who are gathering today at thousands of rallies. Mike Johnson, the Republican Speaker of the House, called these rallies Hate America events. Boy, does he have it wrong. Millions of Americans are coming out today not because they hate America. We're here because we love America. We're here because we're going to do everything we can to honor the sacrifices of millions of men and women who, over the last 250 years, fought and sometimes died to defend our democracy and our freedoms. In 1776, with extraordinary courage, the founders of our country announced to the world that they would no longer be ruled by the King of England. A king who had absolute power over their lives. They demanded freedom. And to bring that about, they fought a bloody war against the British Empire and the most powerful military in the world. Tens of thousands of Americans died in that 8-year war, but our forefathers fought on and they won. And in 1789, after winning that war, they did something extraordinary. They established the first democratic form of government in modern history. A world, no more kings. In America, they said, we the people will rule. And today, in the year 2025, in this dangerous moment in American history, our message is exactly the same. No, President Trump, we don't want you or any other king to rule us. Thank you very much, but we will maintain our democratic form of society. We will not move toward authoritarianism in America. We, the people, will rule.
That governing by fear is a really bad idea. That we're not getting our voices out there. And if you think about how social change actually happens, it happens through collective action. I mean, if you look at the actual polls, we're not divided the way they're trying to present at all. We care about the same things.
We don't believe in authoritarianism, that we believe in that the Constitution was written by the people, for the people, and we are governed for the people and by the people. And right now that's not representing our country.
I want to see a president in this country who obeys the Constitution, follows the Constitution, respects people, enjoys diversity, and we have to stand, and he's frankly a bully, and we have to stand up to a bully with all of this, covert raids, these kidnappings of people off the street. It's just wrong, and everybody knows that.
No King's Day does go back into history. History repeats itself, and we haven't learned from our history lessons the things that might have been told to us in 3rd grade. When we came to fight for the Declaration of Independence in 1776, we were escaping from the tyranny of Britain.
Is he holding it now?
I mean, everybody's allowed their own beliefs, Republican and Democrats, but this has gone too far. When you step on our free speech, you're stepping on our liberty, and that's why most of us are here.
For heroes true in liberating strife.
I love America. This is a love speech to America. I love it here. I'm an immigrant. I love it here.
Voices around the country are not being heard. We're not happy. Clearly, America is on fire.
America, sweet America. May God thy gold refine and love you till all success be nobleness and every gain divine.
For a lot of people, and that includes people who voted for Trump, the system is simply not working for them. It's left a lot of people behind, and a lot of people are frustrated. And there's no better way to show your leadership, including here in Massachusetts, that by coming out and exercising your First Amendment rights.
Massachusetts was one of the original colonies. Rhode Island was one of the original colonies. We fought way back when to have no kings, to have our own government, to have government by the people and for the people. And we still need to have that, and we have to fight for it. It's not a given.
semi-brotherhood.
There's so many different
And we're just like a bunch of people who are really sick of seeing our community members persecuted, zip-tied, kids zip-tied, like just stuff that seems, I feel should seem very un-American.
Well, first of all, it's the First Amendment for a reason, right? The free press, freedom of speech, freedom to assemble, they made it first for a reason. And it's really important that our government represents all of us, not just some of us. No one's above the law. If there isn't due process for everyone, there isn't due process for anyone. And all of this rising, cracking down on cities and thinking you're above the law, it's just got to stop. This isn't who we are.
Well, I mean, you can see what's going on. It's horrendous, right? I mean, we're literally pulling people off the street. We have masked men abducting people, kidnapping people, disappearing people because of their political opinion. That's not what we're supposed to be about.
And we've been out in the streets for a long time calling this out. We are totally in a fascist regime at this point, and it is ramping up. I mean, not even day by day. It's like every couple of hours is crossing another line.
Trump said that we're going to be protesting today because we all hate our country, but that's not true. I love my country.
First protest ever. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights to let my voice be heard, that I'm a Marine that is absolutely 100 against what the current administration is doing with our military. Called the United States for a reason, because we're united as many diverse, different people and states, of course, right, to become the United States. If we had no diversity, we would be the state, right, not united. But we come together today, united in this one common cause, peacefully, to show that we will not stand for fascism, we will not stand for a dictator in office.
Very concerned about the direction politics are taking in this country and the lack of freedom.
I have 3 children. I'm really concerned that they're just not going to enjoy the freedoms that we've had, that my good friend here has fought for.
My main concerns are the lack of care in the government for young people that are struggling and how they have affected every single person's lives in America, and they just don't seem to realize that their actions are having real-time consequences that can be deadly, honestly.
Because I think that it's important for people to understand that freedom is fleeting, and it's important to fight for it when it's necessary. I think the moment calls for it now more than ever. But I think it is important to know that if you're not willing to stand up for what you believe, well, then you will lose what you believe, and it's not the time to fight is now.
On the back of my shirt it says "Time to Rise."
Time to rise.
It is now, and I mean it's not like we want to be doing this. We have other stuff we could be doing. I could be at the beach.
That's true.
But we're doing what we have to do.
That's right. I think it's important that people stand up and do what they have to do in times like this as well. What I've seen this morning, as well as millions of people are turning out around the world.
Around the world.
So it is. People are understanding the moment at this time. I think we're really understanding it.
Anti-fascist.
In liberation.
watermelon person is? That's what the new white supremacists last week on their chat room talked about black people being watermelon people who don't take baths. Can you imagine? Anyway, I'm 84 and I'm the one people who make it happen.
Because looking out for our future, that's all.
That's right, standing up for your rights.
Yes, exactly.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I believe how people think he's doing so much, but when you ask them what he's done, what's their answer? They don't have an answer.
I'm a 70-year-old woman who still works, and I'm out here working today for my country. It's important to me. And I just have one question. If I'm Antifa, what does that make you? A fascist?
America, this strength we must embrace.
I'm out here because America's in trouble.
It is.
You know, and the solution lies where it's always been, with the people. You know, with the people. And we have to raise our voice. We have to be heard. We have to prove that we love America, you know, and we'll defend her.
We're protesting to, you know, get the VA's rights back, and you know, the immigrants shouldn't be going anywhere. They helped build this country. Yep. And this had Revolutionary War. We fought against kings to make this country. We're going to fight kings again to keep this country.
And today you're out here fighting for the Constitution, is that correct?
All for it. That's what you read up up there. And this guy got to go to jail.
There you go.
When he was sworn in as the nation's first president, George Washington called this attempt at self-government, quote, an experiment entrusted to the hands of the American people, end quote. My fellow Americans, in an unprecedented way, that experiment is now in danger. And when we stand together and don't allow demagogues to divide us up, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. Throughout the history of our country, when Americans have stood up and fought for justice, they have prevailed. When the founders stood up to King George, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When abolitionists fought to end slavery, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When workers organized to form unions and stood up to their bosses, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When women demanded the right to vote, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When black Americans fought to end segregation, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When the LGBT community stood up for their rights, they were told it was impossible, but they won. Brothers and sisters, they did it then, we can and will do it now. And how do I know that we will succeed? Take a look at this huge crowd right here in our nation's capital. But it is not just here as I understand it today, October 18th, 2025, there are more people out on the streets in more communities all over our country than we have ever seen in American history. Brothers and sisters, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Together, when we stand united, when we don't allow Trump or anybody else to divide us up by the color of our skin or where we were born or our sexual orientation, when we stand together, we will create the kind of nation that you and I know we can become. We can and will create a nation devoted to freedom, justice, and democracy. Thank you all very much.
We love America. We hate what they're trying to do to America.